Bonjour, mes amis. Or hey, y'all, which is how I usually start my videos. I know it has been quite an eternity since I posted a video, and that is all my fault. But I'm here to tell y'all that I'm back. Not in black, but my cat is. Sooty! Sue! Come on, bud. Come see. Come meet everybody. This is Sooty. This is Sooty Shove, my little cat, my little bat. Sooty means mouse in French, and Shove means bald. And actually in Louisiana, we use that to refer to a bat, like a flying bat in the air. So because he's black and he looks like a little bat, a little Batman, I call him Sooty Shove. Say hi, buddy. He sees a fly on the window. Anyways, go ahead, Sooty. I wanted to say a few things. Actually, I didn't want to say A lot of you have pointed out that I said a good bit of times in that first video, and I do realize that. Many of us say I've noticed since that's been pointed out in the video. I noticed that that's a thing that we do here. We tend to say as a filler, and that does not mean that one is uneducated. It just means that we're thinking about what we're saying. And I've met some French folks along the way, and they do the same thing. So maybe it's just a historical, dialectical thing. Don't know. It's not because we're not educated. Anyways, let me get off my little soapbox there. So I just returned cet été, this summer, from a French immersion program, Programme d'immersion, in Nouvelle-Écosse, which is Nova Scotia, Canada. And I am back in Louisiana and all about learning French. I went away for a little bit from YouTube, from these videos, because I want to be able to bring y'all solid information. Not really just flapping in the wind kind of information. I want to bring y'all actual studied information, well thought out, well put across to y'all. I want to send good information out into the world, because that's what I'm reaching. I'm reaching the world on YouTube, on the internet. So I had a great experience at St. Anne's, which is the university that I attended, and it was a 5-week program. And I learned so much. I learned present tense, of course. I learned passé composé. I learned futur proche. And along the way, I learned a lot of other words to add to my repertoire that I already know from being a Louisianian who has parentage. My father speaks French, and my grandparents and my older generation, my great aunts and great uncles. So it's been really cool to be able to communicate with them more en français because of that program at St. Anne's, which is an amazing program. And I met many friends, and I love Canada now. Canada's my second home, and I made some amazing friends at that university. But what I'm here to say is, now that I have gone out into the world, gained some more knowledge to be able to bounce off what I already know, and be able to kind of put it side by side with what I know from Louisiana, from growing up here and hearing things in French all my life. I can now put those things side by side and see where the dialectical differences occur in our French in Louisiana versus a standard French. So since I've been back, I have moved to Lafayette, which is a really good place to be if you are any French speaker really in Louisiana, but particularly if you're a young millennial, well, whatever, I'm just gonna use the word. If you're a younger person in your 20s and your 30s, where you might not be so exposed in rural areas to peers that parlent français, Lafayette is the place to be if you want to be amongst peers that speak French, who are from Louisiana, who know our dialect, also Canadians, French Canadians, and also the French. There's a population of people from France that live here. And I can go walk to the grocery store or go to brunch on Sunday morning out here, and I'll hear people speaking in French. And that's pretty amazing, because what I've noticed is that there's a renaissance going on in this area of young people wanting to speak French, wanting to learn the music, our Louisiana French music, and play instruments. And we have these Franco happy hours, we have these get-togethers and parler français with each other, and it is great. It's great. Another thing I wanted to bring up, I'm going to keep this one kind of short, is I am involved in a documentary about hanging on, preserving our French and our culture in Louisiana. And that documentary is called La Veille, which means the visit. And La Veille, actually, depending on what region of South Louisiana you're in, some folks will refer to a La Veille as a visit at night, like a short visit. Like it's a visit during the day for some areas, and some areas it's a visit during the night. See, in my area, my grandparents will refer to a La Veille as a part of a visit at night. So anyway, it's called La Veille, and in the future I'm gonna give y'all some more information about that. But there is a Facebook page for it, and the way that you spell La Veille is it's two separate words. La for the, L-A, and Veille is V-E-I-L-L-E. So that's coming to fruition, and I'll keep y'all up to date on that. But just wanted to reach out there and let y'all know that I'm still alive and enjoying life and joie de vie, and viva la Louisiane, viva la français, and catch y'all on the flip side.